Alright, our fourth and final day. It's sprinkling, not raining. It's supposed to 50% chance of rain, so we might get hammered down here, but we're on another property. It's 42 acres. Aaron has taken my dad here before, but it was summertime and it was hot and the ground was hard as heck. So today is our opportunity to get out here and find some targets. Lots of battle activity in this area, so we'll see you on the first dig. Well, so far lots of square nails on my end, but my dad has come up with a horse buckle. Nice green patina. So that's got some age to it. It's real hard to tell with these what's what, how old it is. Sometimes you could track it down, just based off the nubs on it and things like that. But anyhow, Dad's got an old buckle. Alright, we've been going around here in all sorts of signals, and I thought I had kind of figured out what the square nails sounded like, but this one sounded similar as far as numbers go. It was reading like mid to high 20s and sometimes jumping to 30. You turn 90 degrees and it would go down to like 12. But I flipped the corner, or I see this sitting in here. And it looks like a button. It is a button. And it sounded similar to what I'm hearing square nails sounding like, so that kind of threw me off. Cool. I'll clean it up and get a shot. Okay, so apparently I'm like lost here because I'm a little rusty on the Civil War thing. But Aaron knows exactly what I got here as far as this thing I just found. And so he brought it to my dad and we're going to get his response. He hasn't seen it yet.
He's going to know what it is.
And I still have no clue. I just know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
My eyes aren't as good.
Is he faking it?
Definitely.
No. This is a hell of a button you found. It's a nice button. It's not in the best shape, but you know exactly what it is.
It's a black eye.
Okay, they agree.
Confederate.
Yes.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a beautiful button.
Holy crap.
Absolutely.
I've got a
This is
black eye, block eye.
Block.
Black eye
B-L-O-C-K-I.
Confederate button. That's exciting.
infantry for Confederate.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
I've never found one of those.
That's a beautiful button, Greg.
Yeah.
Because he pulled it out and he handed it to me. I'm like, you know what? We're not even going to tell you what this is. We'll take it over your dad. And
all right. We'll get a good still shot.
Man.
All right. So I was chasing the high 20s, and whatever it was, I was exposing the edge of it, and I'm trying to work it out of there, and it just wasn't moving. So I kept tunneling above it. Finally got the thing to break loose, and I've got a spur. And this was probably, it was laying sideways, but I'm guessing, I'm looking at it here, 7 inches, 8 inches deep. It's a spur. At the center, this is where the wheel would mount. It's probably rusted away. You can see the design on it. It's pretty intricate. That is cool. I hit it with my knife a little bit. You can see the brass shining through. That's a cool find. I've never found a spur, personally. Not that I do a ton of this type of detecting, obviously, for the last 25 years. I've been in California, but when I was a kid, I have never found a spur. Cool. Let's see what's next. That's kind of cool. I got a spoon. Handles folded. Obviously not silver. That's cool though. Well, we ended up coming back to a property that we've done a ton. We're actually the one I found the cufflink at the other day. Just a ton of open fields, no feedback. And over the years, Aaron's pulled in some serious stuff out of this property, so we'll see how we do. Alright, so I've been working on this hole for quite a while. It was a solid 17, reading as deep as the scale went. And I pushed some dirt back in, but this is 8 inches, 9 inches deep. And it looks like I've got some pieces of a pocket knife. These are the most best condition ones anyway. The rest was mostly some rusty junk. You can see a little pin there where it would go in. Here's a piece that folded out, and there's what's recognizable as a pocket knife. Rusty on the back. So, that's cool. This was a shallow 17, and just popped my plug and saw it kind of knock some dirt off it, but I got another pocket knife. This one's shallow though. The last one was extremely deep. Same type idea as the last one though. It's got that end piece. This one's all there though. It's just rusted. Probably more modern since it's so shallow and it's all there. But that's pretty cool. I don't know what the heck that thing is, but it was way down there. Yeah, I haven't the slightest clue. It's interesting. So sometimes you hear just barely a faint anything. In this particular case, it was a 14, 15, but just barely a whisper, but it wasn't cutting out. I went after it, and there's a bunch of little rocks in this ground, and it's driving me crazy. And, you know, I spent about 5 minutes on it, just lots of this stuff. 5 minutes or so, and I said, you know, I give up. So I covered it up, walked away. After I waved my coil over it again, I could still hear it, and I'm like, man. So I came back to it. I couldn't let it go. And it's a good thing. I see the edge of it. And it's I believe a flat button. And I'm so glad I came back to this hole. I just had a feeling I shouldn't walk away. And it is a fully intact, excellent condition flat button, which they made up until about 1830s. So this is pre-Civil War. Colonial. So glad I came back. What a day. So this one was ringing a, best I describe it, when I'm on the beach I describe it as an echoey 13. It wasn't a hard hit, it was kind of barely coming in there. It sounded really echoey. I think I see a coin. I hope I see a coin. Hell, even if it's a button, I'd be happy. Another V-nickel possibly. Had a V-nickel the other day. Buffalo nickel maybe? Yeah, I got a buffalo. Which for this field is a modern coin. But I will take a buffalo all day long. Pretty sure I'm seeing a buffalo on there. Alright, we'll take a closer look later. Pretty sure I have a buffalo. Alright. Alright, I had a low 20s, and after I got the hole open, there was a mid 20s. And I just popped it out. Haven't had a look. I did see it was a buckle. I got the D buckle. And it was way down there.
There's another piece to it?
7 inches or so. There might be. Check the hole really quick. Nope, that's it. That's old. Cool. Got a somewhat deep 10-11, and I can see green right there. Let's pop it out. Probably a shotgun shell, but just in case it's not. Yep, old shotgun shell. Alright, Dad tells me he has a flat button.
It's rounded.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
super old.
that's really old.
Nice find. Day 4 wrap up with my co-host. We're gonna start with my dad's stuff. My dad found this super cool, what'd you call it, crested button?
No, it's a convex.
Convex button, and it does have some detail on it. I'm gonna try and, well, at this point you've seen a still shot on it. That's the best I could get. So convex button, very, very old. Modern quarter. Horse tack, probably. Aaron's stuff.
Just pass right over.
My stuff. We were
Civil
going.
War soldier's wedding ring.
Yeah, we were going with a ring on this, but I think it's a cut pipe.
That's our story, and we're sticking to
But we could say the soldiers were really poor out there, and they found pipe, cut it, and proposed to someone.
Yeah.
So there you go. A couple of rivets with the material still in them. All right, my stuff. We've got the Buffalo nickel. Can't read a date, which is not uncommon on these. They wear out pretty bad. But Buffalo nickel, which is a modern coin for the field we were in. Really old pocket knife, what remains. More modern pocket knife. This old spoon. And the handle. What's it? The spur. That's cool. It looked better coming out of the ground when it was wet. But that's a cool spur. Hi, buddy. Okay, I know, I like the spur too. The block I button. Confederate infantry. That is cool. And I had no clue how cool that was. But I was informed real quick. Find of the day.
Absolutely.
Most of it.
Alright. Cat, watch that with your life. Flat button that I pulled towards the end. It's got some writing on it, but I cannot decipher what it says. But it's old. And the last thing I pulled out was the debuckle. And that is it. So, 4th and final day. I fly home tomorrow, so I'll be posting some beach detecting videos after this. But, as always, an incredible time in Virginia. And I thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. Say goodbye.